Hi everyone, and welcome back to Miller Music Studios TV. Have you ever wanted to read music for yourself and not even need a teacher? Well, let's learn together, and then you'll be able to play anything. It's just like when you're learning to read your ABCs, and then you learn to put your ABCs together into phonetical sounds, and then into words into sentences into paragraphs, and then you can just look at, like, I can read, and you'll be able to read it just at a glance. And that's the same way it is with music, except it's written on lines and spaces of a musical staff. So I'm going to teach you today an overall picture of it, and then I'll teach you how to memorize middle C and to the right. That's for the treble clef. That's for the right hand. I have a musical chart here that shows the lines and spaces. This one is the treble clef, or the G clef, because there used to be a real G right here circling around the G line. And it's called treble clef because it stands for the higher notes on the piano. Middle C and up. That's for the treble clef. And here you have the bass clef. Now bass stands for lower notes, so that's middle C and down, all of those that go up to middle C. It's middle C and down is for the bass clef, and middle C and up is for the treble clef. So you can see usually your right hand is going to play the treble clef notes, and your left hand is going to usually play your bass clef notes. Now, if we look carefully at this chart, you'll see that middle C is here, and in this video we're going to talk about the treble notes and how to memorize their lines and spaces. So middle C is to the left of the group of two black keys in the center of your piano, and the true center of the piano is in between E and F, and the closest C, since a C is to the left of the group of two black keys, there's a C here and there's a C here, and you can tell this is the C closest to the middle of the piano. So this line it up with your belly button, since that's the middle of the piano, but we're going to be talking now about the staff. So you have a treble clef, G clef, two names for the same clef, and the staff are the lines and spaces that you see horizontally here. Now middle C is on a line, D is in a space above it, E is on a line above that, F is in the space above it, G on a line, A in the space, B on a line, C in a space. Now let's go on up. D, E, F, G, A, B, there's a high C, D, E, F, high G, and there is a way to write A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C higher than that, but that would be for a future video. Now, middle C, you see how the first line turns out to be E? So what a lot of people do is they just memorize the E, G, B, D, F, because those are the ones that are on a line. So I have it here, treble clef lines. E for every is the first line. G for good is the second line. B for bird is the third line. D for does is the fourth line. F for fly is the fifth line. And you'll find them here. E, every. G, good. B, bird. D, does. F, fly. Every good bird does fly. E, G, B, D, F. Now when you have these lines as represented by the keys that I have down, you see how there's a note in between each line? Well, that would be a space. F, A, C, E. And it spells face. So it also, face rhymes with space. So that might help you remember that the treble clef spaces are F, A, C, E. The first space is F, the second space is A, the third space is C, and the fourth space is E. So your homework for this week is to memorize the treble clef lines are every good bird does fly, or E, G, B, D, F, and find them on your piano. Find middle C to the left of the group of 2 black keys in the center of your piano. Skip over the D, and there's E to the right of the group of 2 black keys. E, skip F, G, skip A, B, skip C, D, skip E, F. And that would be every good bird does fly. And the spaces are F, A, C, E. Okay. So that's your first assignment in note reading, is practice memorizing E, G, B, D, F are the lines, and the saying, every good bird does fly. And your spaces, review, F, A, C, E, face, and find them on the keyboard each day. Okay, see you at the next lesson when we learn the bass clef, the bass staff. Happy practicing. Here's your kiss.